It's crunch time for the people involved with the day-to-day running of Millwall Football Club. This is the biggest appointment in young JB Junior's Millwall tenure so far. I pray for his dad, I pray for his legacy, and I pray for him himself. He gets this appointment right, and I think he will do. Who's your money on? The final week of interviews begin now. Hello, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to Behind Closed Doors. God knows what episode it is, but this video is about one man, and that man is Kevin Muscat. It looks like our search for a new manager is slowly drawing to a close. If reports are meant to be believed, there are 2 or 3 candidates being interviewed apparently, and they go as by the names of, Michael Beale, John Eustace, and of course the man in question, Kevin Muscat. And if reports are also meant to be believed, by a reluctant Nico on Twitter broke the news yesterday, we are set to hold talks with Kevin Muscat. We've held talks with the other 2 already. And Kevin Muscat is being asked to come back this week to complete the second half of the interview process. And what does that scream to me? That screams to me that Kevin is the only man we got our eyes set on. Kevin is the only man the club want to pursue this with. Kevin is the only name in the frame. Kevin wants the job. If reports are also meant to be believed, earlier in the week or 2 weeks ago now, I think it was, it come out and said he wants the job. And him being, I know it's the process we go through, but him being asked to come back for a second interview screams to me that this is potentially nearly done, and all they're doing is crossing the I's and dotting the T's and sorting out compensation for his former club. And it will lead to us seeing Kevin Muscat in the dugout for Millwall soon. And you know what, I'll be all over it. He's a very, very good coach by all accounts. I'm not too familiar with his playing style, but what I've been told, what I've read, what I've seen on YouTube, he looks a very, very energetic, angry coach. We know what he's about, didn't he? We know what he's about. He's an angry boy. He knows the Mill way, which is also a benefit, but I think we need to come away from that. I think we need to start playing a bit more football. We got some very, very good players in this squad. The squad is as good as it's ever been. So I think Kevin is the right man to get us moving in an upward trajectory, shall we say. And I think he would be the perfect man for this football club. He's a very good coach. He's a man. He's a motivator. And I think he would get the club, the fans, and he already knows how this club works anyway. And on top of that, he's a very, very good coach. And if you know the basics of football, if you know how to set some players up, surely you go some way to being a success at any club you're at. And he has already been that. At his 2 previous clubs, winning domestic doubles, of course, in Australia, and he is now in Japan. Won the double there, won the double in Japan and Australia. Sorry, I've already said that. And he's got a very, very, very good relationship with the geezer on top of the Premier League already in Ange Postecoglou. So, like I said, if he thinks he's good enough, then I think it's a no-brainer, because he's obviously on to something at Spurs, and if he thinks he's good, and he's worked with him multiple times before, so there must be something there. Of course, he's had a little bit of a dodgy spell in Belgium, but look, that is only human, and that can happen. But I'm telling you, he would take no rubbish from the fans, from the players. Sorry, he will get this club, he will get us playing, and eventually, look, I get it. Any appointment's a risk. I get it. We're not stupid. We wasn't born yesterday, but you've got to start somewhere. And I think this will be an absolutely sensational appointment. I really, really do. I think he would get us playing, and eventually, look, it's going to take time. We're going to need patience. We're going to need to stick with him, and I think us as fans will do that just because of who he is. Really, I think he will get a little bit more time than, say, a Michael Beale. And I'm all for it. This is the man I want. Of course, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a few training sessions, a few windows potentially, but it will get us. He needs to come in. If it is him, he needs to come in and get us enjoying playing at home for one. He needs to get us a little bit more solid defensively, and I think he will do that. And I think over time, I think he would be a low risk, high reward sort of thing, and I think he would do a very, very good job here. Like, I could eat me words, and it couldn't work out. It could not work out, but we don't know until we give him a try. So it's Muscat for me, and I want to see him come. I want to see him come through the door. If he does come through the door, we already know who he's going to be bringing with him. Another Millwall legend, Millwall defender. Alan Dunn. I do like that, but I also want to see him bring in an attacking minded coach with him as well, and I think he will do that. But look, he's high energy. He loves possession. He loves the ball, and eventually, it's going to take time because things don't happen overnight. It don't happen with clicking your finger, but I think it would be a match made in heaven. I really, really do, and I think we will see our players enjoy. I think he's someone that the players and fans will respect. They demand respect. Some home truth needs to be told, and I think he's a man that will pull this club ship away from the wall, basically. And I think he's a no-brainer. And I want to see it happen. Look, he loves the ball. He loves scoring goals. Apparently, he's a very, very good man motivator. Puts his arm around players. And that's what they need. That's what they need. The confidence is on the floor. And I think he's the man that will eventually bring it back up and get us moving back up back up the table. And like I said, it's Muscat for me. And I would love it. I think it's not just the Millwallness that he would already knows and loves. He got the DNA in him, but he will also potentially bring a couple more fans to the Den as well because of who he is, and he demands respect, and that's what this club needs. So I will be back if there's any more news on this, but it looks like Kevin Muscat is a week away, shall we say, of getting the Millwall job. He's being interviewed for a second time this week. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe and share. And if you want to see Muscat, like this video. It could be a sensational return. Could go wrong, but we don't know until we try. Bring him home. Come on, you Lions.